Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Sit Down. You are here with the host, Sydney. Back here with Jay Sean again.
What's going on, my boy?
What's going on with you? Same day. We decided to shoot 2 today, but we didn't add a third person. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Jason, and I'm a authorized sports analyst.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here's what we're going to talk about. Since a couple of days ago, we was talking about football. You know, things was a little, rowdy here and there. We're going to talk about basketball today. And we from around Chicago, so of course we're going to talk about the Bulls.
Right.
So where do we see the Bulls starting the season? Like, what's their projection going into the season? Jason, I want you to go ahead first.
I think they're going to be like a playing team,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest.
Definitely a playing team.
I agree with that.
Why you feel a playoff? Why you feel a playing team?
But they don't got DeRozan, and I don't think Josh Giddey going to be doing them any favors as far as leading them out the play-in.
Definitely.
So I think they just going to stay where they at.
Yeah, man. They traded Caruso for a bag of chips. It was just.
Whoa, hold on.
Wait.
Are you trying to say that Giddey ain't like that?
You okay? No, all right.
Hold
I
on,
see
wait,
we starting-
wait,
no,
wait,
I see
wait.
we starting early.
Giddey, he not Caruso. He not like an on-ball defender as like Caruso, but Giddey can still score. He's
Yeah,
a
I can
great scorer.
But what I'm saying is, you get Caruso is an all defensive caliber player.
Right.
You don't just trade Caruso player for player. You gotta
Right.
get some draft capital back in there.
And we don't have Lonzo Ball, who was also a great on-ball scorer.
Lonzo's not
on-ball defender. I mean,
I hate to say it, Lonzo's not coming back.
Lonzo's not coming back, and that's okay.
I saw
we
him
agree?
playing in the gym.
Let's
Like,
be
they
real
playing.
here. He can
But-
play in the gym. Last year, wasn't that last year where he was like, "I'm back, baby," and he was just doing those like one-legged sit squats
It
on that chair. He was
makes
like, "I'm
sense,
back,"
man.
and he didn't play that season.
And it's
So,
like I love Lonzo, but
Right.
like to be honest with you, like I was there, like that first season where we got DeRozan, we got Lonzo, Caruso. I was there up in them seats watching them play against Detroit. Like my favorite player, Lonzo Ball on my hometown team. But it's like every Chicago Bulls fan can agree that 21-22 season when Lonzo went down, that killed all that momentum. They played against the Bucks. And they got gentlemen swept in 5 games, and they've been a playing team ever since. And it's like that front office is like, what are we doing?
because we keep giving Lonzo money just to sit around.
Yeah, and it's like, Jaden, you say you think Lonzo gonna be back.
I believe it this time. I might be delusional.
Bro, let's be real here.
I
bro.
might be delusional, but
Last year he said I'm back, and he wasn't playing. This year, did he say he was back this year?
Lonzo
not
come
gonna
back.
play.
I don't think it's for Chicago though. You look at the season Kobe White had last year. Is Lonzo gonna be a 6-man coming off the bench? What about
That's what they got. Kobe White.
they got Dosumu?
Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah,
They still got Zach LaVine, right?
yeah,
They
but
got Kobe White, Zach LaVine. They have Josh Giddey. They have who else?
they got Vooch.
They
Don't
got
know why,
Vooch.
but they still got
Y'all want Vooch to be traded so bad.
Cause it's like I think the only reason I want both Zach and Vooch gone.
Bro, Zach, why is Zach though?
Zach would have been if Zach didn't get injured. Zach would have got traded this year. You see that they traded away Caruso. You see they let DeRozan go. If Zach LaVine had market value this offseason, Zach LaVine would have got traded as well.
True.
I don't think I don't see the future in where Chicago is right now. It's like you got those future players in Kobe White, Ayo. You got Josh Giddey. Okay, you gotta add around that. You know they got Buzelis in a draft.
Mm-hmm.
That I was watching him play. Yeah, I was watching him play in the summer league. That boy, like he a dog, and he gonna grow into something. So it's like they got the things around them, but the Bulls got to understand that they're not a playoff caliber team. So they gotta reset. They gotta trade guys away. They gotta get that draft capital. They gotta go through what OKC went through all them years ago when they traded away Paul George, when they traded away Russell Westbrook, got all that draft capital,
rebuilt.
and look. They're one of
They
the
got
best teams in the West right now.
Right, bro. They got SGA. They got Williams. They got some killers over there.
Literally, and it's just Chicago. I feel like you gotta get prepared for something like that. Like you gotta accept that We not doing nothing this year. I don't believe. I think you just gotta reset.
So what you're saying is we have to go through an OKC rebuild. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be like OKC.
It's not going to be like OKC's rebuild was crazy. That's like a monumental type of rebuild.
Definitely, and it's like
It's gonna keep getting better.
They're going to keep getting
literally,
better, too.
and they got the picks to go. I say, Chicago, if the front office, if Arturas Karnisovas decides this year, like, okay, we need to trade guys away so we can get ready for, the future. If Chicago can possibly get that number 1 pick, if he enters the draft next season, they gotta take Cooper Flag out of Duke.
Yep.
As much as
Definitely.
I hate Duke with a passion in my heart, cause I'm Tar Heel to the day I die.
Right.
But you can't deny Cooper Flag is a
That's a
hooper,
dog
bro.
right there.
He a dog.
That's a dog right
he
there.
He gonna tear it up in Duke.
He's
next
a
season.
dog.
So it's
I
like-
honestly cannot wait to see him in college, bro. I
Definitely,
cannot wait to
man.
see him play. But let's be real. We should trade away Vucevic for some draft picks.
Definitely. Hey, you
We should
talking-
trade some
you-
juice.
Hey, let us know how you feel about that Vuce trade, bro.
I've been texting them for a minute. They not listening.
Bro,
No, he for real.
He's
was
so
emailing the
serious too,
Bulls,
bro.
Like
You been emailing them.
paragraphs on paragraphs.
paragraphs is real dedication, my
Because
boy.
I know where they could be and where they are now, and it
Right.
just hurts me to see like them Vucevic still on the team. Like,
Right, bro. That's it. That came from the heart. He said that hurt him, bro.
That
That's a
hurts.
hard feeling right there. Hey,
Hey, bro.
It don't hurt me, bro.
I feel that, though.
It made me want to throw stuff at my TV.
Yeah.
It don't hurt me
Hey,
like that.
let's
It
trade
made me wanna-
Vucevic for some draft picks. Let's see. I want Lonzo to come back. I want him to play a couple games and see what he does.
Yeah,
But he's been gone for like 2-3 years?
I think it's been two.
He's been
seasons,
off
maybe.
the court for that long.
I think
Do
it's
we
like,
really think he's going to be able to play at the caliber that he was before?
I think the better question is how does Lonzo fit in that offense?
That's
Like,
right.
do
That's
we
right.
do we take the starting point guard job away from Kobe White, give it back to Lonzo?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We could give my
My
fault.
fault.
We could see if him and Josh Giddey could
Yeah.
switch if he could take that starting position.
Yeah.
But we would have to see what Josh Giddey does first.
Yeah.
Because not Zach Levine. Lonzo Ball has been gone for a minute.
Yeah.
So we have to give the new guy some leeway. We have to give him some time to see what he could do, see how he develops, see how he plays in this season. We have to see
Hey.
what he does.
Listen, man.
Is he going to be at a caliber that Lonzo Ball was when he was playing? Or is he going to be a bust? A really bad trade?
Listen, man, I'm tired of talking about Bulls. I'm tired of talking about that team. We got to look at other teams that did stuff in the East and the West this
True,
offseason.
true.
Like, who we feeling coming out of the East this year? Like, that number 1 spot. Do we say Boston again?
Do we say Boston? Honestly, that's not crazy to say.
It's not. It's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like Boston had a Mickey Mouse run to the championship.
Honestly,
Like,
bro.
they're good. Like, they're a great team. But it's like every series they play, a star player was hurt. in that series.
Exactly. Bro, I
It's-
wanted to talk about that.
no
Everybody that they,
Yeah.
almost everybody that they played, somebody that was crucial to that offense was hurt.
For sure. yeah.
Every time.
Literally.
They kept getting hurt and they got past them with barely any trouble.
Right.
Then they went to the finals and then, like, we know what happened.
Definitely.
I don't
man.
have to say what happened. We know what happened.
For sure.
Mavericks had like the way harder run though. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. They had to go through who? The Timberwolves?
Timberwolves. Trying to think who else. I think they
All I know is they had to go through the Timberwolves and the Clippers. They
Yeah.
gave them boys smoke.
they smoked.
Kyrie Irving. I'm still
I
thinking
wish-
about that layup that he did over
Yo,
Kawhi,
yeah.
Paul
Oh
George,
my
and
God,
James
the way
Harden.
he be
We're gonna
on
continue to
Kyrie
talk
is
about this
crazy.
every single
Like,
time.
bro.
Kyrie is one of
this,
the best
Kyrie that.
finishers
Oh my
we've
God,
seen in
Kyrie.
the
Look at how
NBA.
Kyrie finished. Oh my God, stop.
In
bro.
this
Like,
year,
Kyrie is good, bro.
in
That's
this
it.
era
Just leave
right
it at
now,
that. Oh my God.
Kyrie has
Don't
been
say
one of
it.
the best finishers
Oh,
at
okay.
the guard
I thought you
level.
was about to say best point guard, bro.
He's not the best. We're not gonna say that. That's kind of crazy. He's been one of the best finishers.
We can
He
say
can
it.
create his own shots out of thin air.
No.
We're gonna keep talking about this.
No,
Yes.
we're not.
And he's one of the best dribblers, the
What
best
happened?
dribbler
Okay,
in 2K.
Okay,
in
explain
NBA.
Explain Kyrie in the finals.
He's playing Kyrie. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
He choked against the Boston Celtics. I'm not gonna lie. He was not doing great against the Boston Celtics.
When
He was
Luka
doing
needed him
terrible
When Luka
against the
needed him
Boston.
most.
Luka,
had to go out
let's
there
talk
by
about that
himself.
too. Luka is a real
who can't do it by himself.
He can't do it
That's
by
why
himself.
His man
and his
that is out
and his
here
defense is bad.
praising Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving,
Needs to admit that Kyrie choked in the finals.
Kyrie, it's not only his fault. It's not just his fault.
Say it into the mic.
It's not just his fault.
Say it into the mic.
It's not
that
just his
Kyrie
fault.
choked in the finals, bro.
Kyrie is not the only person on that team.
Oh
Luka
my
Doncic
God. They
choked in the
got
finals.
Kyrie
Their
so that he can
guard
pair
choked in the
against-
finals.
The first step is acceptance.
Exactly.
it's
Kyrie,
not.
Oh my God.
Kyrie had a
Luka
role.
Oh my God.
Doncic
Pull up,
is a
pull up.
Luka didn't play
terrible-
no defense, but
What?
Kyrie
Wait,
had a role.
What
in
is a
that.
bad defender?
Okay.
He has no.
Okay.
He has no
I'll give
hustle
you that.
on
I'll give you that.
on
Hold up,
defense.
hold up. I give you that though. But when it came time to score on offense, Luka can't do it all by himself.
He can't do it all by
I'll
himself.
pull up final stats right now.
Wait.
I'll pull up final stats
We
right now.
have Kyrie and we have Luka. They're obviously going to. They're going to put Derek White on one of them. Derek White's a great on-ball defender, and then they have Jaylen Brown. They're both great on-ball defenders. Who do they have except for Kyrie and Luka? Let's talk about it. Derrick Jones Jr. What is he gonna do?
Whoa!
Let's be real here. In the finals, what is Derrick Jones Jr. gonna do?
in the NBA as a Dallas Maverick this season? What?
Let's talk about it. But what about the finals?
Oh my God!
What about the finals?
This guy didn't.
Let's talk about that.
This guy definitely didn't watch.
Derek
all the
Lively.
games. Bro.
Let's talk about him too.
Rookie, bro. Rookies have mishaps, bro.
Okay,
he's
he's a rookie.
from Duke, bro. Of course he's gonna choke,
All right,
bro. That's
all right,
all Duke
all right.
does is choke, bro. Like I don't know, bro.
So what you're saying is
wanna
Derek
talk
Lively
about
is
him.
used to choking. He's used to it. He's used to coming up short.
Hey, bro. UNC, Duke, Final Four. Still remember why it was yesterday. Caleb Love, bought him. That shot, man.
Right,
Them Duke boys is. I don't care, bro. He's from Duke. I'ma always have some hate against Duke, no matter what, bro. I don't care.
You always gonna hate
Only
him.
person I like from Duke is Uncle Drew, bro.
What about you, bro? You've barely been talking. What about you? What do you think?
Like for what Kyrie did in the finals,
Let's talk about that whole team, the Mavericks.
Luka didn't play no defense, but offensively
We can-
he was a
we
he
can
was a
admit
good-
that, right.
He was a good
We
player.
can admit that.
Kyrie, he
Tell
wasn't playing like Kyrie.
Tell it to his
wasn't.
face.
He wasn't playing like
Tell
Kyrie.
it to his face.
I can
He
admit
can't
that
accept
he
that.
wasn't
He can't
in
accept
Boston.
that.
I don't know what goes on with him, but he doesn't play like himself
Voodoo,
in Boston. He doesn't play like himself
That's
in
that
Boston.
voodoo.
And I was ready for him to
spell.
go off because like
Me too.
him and Boston fans
Yeah,
like
bro.
they don't really
They don't
They
mix,
don't like
bro.
each other.
They don't mix. They don't mix at all.
ready.
So when he goes to
50
Boston,
points.
he always it's like something in his head. It's not even when he's in Cleveland. When he's in Cleveland, he still plays like he's Kyrie. But when he's in Boston, it's something that goes on with him that
Yeah.
just starts like choking. It's
And
like
I'm gonna make a prediction, bro. That Klay Thompson trade, it ain't gonna help them a lot either.
it's not.
We
Klay
all-
Thompson has sadly he's been declining
It's
as
sad,
a player.
bro, but
as
I
a
mean,
player, he's been declining.
it's hard.
Do
to
we
come.
disagree?
No, we don't.
Exactly.
It's hard to come off of a ACL tear, bro. And
Yeah, bro.
he been battling that for about 4 or 5 years now. I think
Yeah, bro.
it's sad, but he
They're gonna
doesn't
put-
add to them.
They're gonna put him probably at the small forward.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be a starter or is he gonna be off the bench?
Yeah, bro. Klay Thompson wouldn't have signed with the Mavericks if he knew he was coming off the bench.
True.
Nah, bro. But we talk about the Mavs. You know the Minnesota boys. You know I'm rocking with that.
They gotta get that get back. They
hey,
gotta get that get back.
that man.
They
Ant-Man.
had great defense, but it wasn't enough for
I
Cat.
seen that man. I was watching that man Ant-Man in the Olympics, bro.
That man Ant-Man went crazy.
They got some young guards that they picked up in this draft. They got Rob Dillingham. He out of Kentucky. We know what Rob can do.
We know
But
what Rob
Terrence Shannon Jr. from the University of Illinois. That's who we should be watching out for. I don't know what his playing time gonna be. I'm pretty sure he gonna get some play. He gonna get some play, but not more than Rob, because Rob plays
We've
that
seen what Rob can do
right.
in the OTE, and we've seen what he can do in college.
Exactly.
We know that he's a great guard. We know that he's great at he's great at different things.
Yeah.
Will he be their key though? Will he be able to perform with their defense? Will he be able to keep up with their defense?
It depends how this season start. You know, we not in the mind of Chris Finch, so we don't know what his playing time is going to be. We don't know if he gonna come outside come off the bench. We don't know, what they gonna do with Mike Conley, if they gonna share, if them two gonna share some minutes. We don't really know. But what I'm saying, I think Minnesota will be a team to watch out for, just like we said OKC would be. I think the Mavs gonna decline just a little bit. I don't know. I don't think they finals bound this year.
Right.
Boston, we ain't talking about the East as much as we talked about the West.
Right.
Boston, they got a strong possibility of getting back to the finals, but Philly.
Philly.
No.
I don't believe in Philly.
No, I'm just trolling. No, not Philly.
I think the
I don't-
Bucks might have a chance. I think.
I ain't gonna lie. Am I crazy for? I know they the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA playoffs, but am I crazy for saying that I got more faith in Philly than I do Milwaukee? Am I?
I don't think so. I don't. Think
It's
so.
like
I don't think so.
it's hard to it's hard to say like no to a team that just got Paul George who is still hooping.
But they've had like good players go through there, and they just
Yeah.
haven't made it to the conference finals. Like,
Yeah, man.
so it's like
It's
it's
just
hard for me to believe in them. Like,
It starts with Embiid, bro. He be battling them injuries,
Bro,
and that's
he
like
has not been playing at 100% for a long time.
like
We need to let him rest. That's what they do.
Like
They need
the-
to let him rest. They need to give these a different big a chance to maybe do something, but they need to let him rest. They need to let him rest.
I don't know, but we gonna end it right there. You know, we talked about basketball this whole episode. You know, we go ahead and we went through this, we went through that. We had some debates that some takes are questionable, but we gonna leave it there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, turn on them post notifications. Check out the social medias down below, and we're gonna catch y'all later.